I got a view on you, sir.
Thank you for your service. Thank you.
We had a job to do, and we did
You
it.
did. We sure
And
did.
we're thankful.
Thank you. Please sit down. I want to get through this real quick. I'm anxious to see the show. The attack on Pearl Harbor, as a kid growing up, I heard so much about it. And it changed literally the future of the world and our nation and our own family. Like so many other brave women and men in our country, shortly after the attack, my mother, who was the number 3, she had four brothers. And they all went down literally the next day, on Monday, and joined the United States military. One of them, one of my uncles, was an aviator who was killed in the war, and another one was denied because he had a serious health problem. They wouldn't take him. My uncle Ambrose Finnegan, he joined the U.S. Army Air Corps and a few dozen missions across the Pacific. And in 1944, during one of those missions, his plane crashed off the coast of Papua New Guinea. General MacArthur, who commanded the U.S. forces in the Southwest Pacific at the time, sent my family a condolence letter honoring my uncle's sacrifice. And the general wrote, "He died serving in a crusade from which the better world will all come." And I think a better world did come, but because of the sacrifices of so many. When I was standing with other European leaders at the cemetery, I saw those veterans, a 99-year-old man who had met President Zelensky because other world leaders were at that function as well. The veteran told President Zelensky, and this is what he said. I remember hearing exactly what he said. He said, "You are the savior of the people," end of quote. Then President Zelensky shook his veteran's hand and said, "No, no, no. You saved Europe. You saved Europe." Most importantly to our veterans and the families. You know, like our forebears, during World War II, we stood at an inflection point. We still stand at an inflection point, where decisions we make now and make in the next 4 or 5 years will determine the course of our future for literally decades to come. It's not hyperbole, for decades to come. And like our forebears, we owe it to the next generation to set that course on a more free, more secure, and more just path. To do that hard work, General MacArthur said those years ago, from which a better world for all will come. Thank you all.